Hello everybody, my name is Sky. I am your friendly neighborhood autistic person full of random useless facts, and today we are getting back into Red Dead Redemption 2. If you are only interested in the main missions, they will be time-stamped in the comments down below. If you are interested in a random useless fact, I will be giving one at the end of the stream. Okay, I figured out one to do. What else is there? What else? Oh, a repetitive apology for the quality of my stream. My PlayStation is very old, but she is doing her best, and we appreciate her for that. If you hear a slight humming in the background, that is my heater. It's cold.
Hi, mister. That's what I like to see. What else am I gonna do?
Okay, so we are going to be starting today's stream. We're going to do this bounty right here in town, and then I'm going to go. I'm going to go gold bar gathering. Gold bar gathering. So we already have one gold bar that we found. It was in Limpany. But I know of many other well-hidden places where you can find gold bars easily. If that is not something that interests you, like I said, main missions will be time-stamped in the comments down below. But if you are someone who wants to play with a little bit more money in the game or get a little bit of quick money, that's pretty easy. This will be the stream for you to check out. We will be hitting a couple of known hidden places, and I'm probably going to do a couple of treasure maps as well.
If I ain't mistaken, you're looking for a bounty. Look no further than that wall, son. The Terror of Valentine. That one? They say she's sleeping rough near Cumberland Falls. And what's more, they say she ain't sleeping alone. Oh, I got it. We got enough crap around here from the livestock.
Actually, I completely forgot. I still have that moose pelt on the back. So, real quick, we're going to run that back home to camp. And then we'll go and get Miss Ellie Swan, I believe that's what the name was. Because we cannot carry a bounty on the back of our horse if we are already carrying a pelt. Though, if you are carrying, I say this, if you are carrying a pelt that you do not care to turn in, maybe you have a poor elk pelt that you're like, well, I'll just take it, you know, just to have it, and I'll sell it or something. You can just transfer them. You can pick up the bounty and put them on the back of the horse, and it will push off the pelt that you do not want, and we'll just leave it on the ground.
There we go.
Who goes there?
Arthur, dumbass.
Look who's back.
Managing not to annoy folks?
Very funny.
Good morning. Sure, might as well make some money off it. Just make sure it goes into the pot, not your pocket.
We currently have 5 pieces of big game stored away in our satchel. We are going to, after we have our bowl of stew, head over to the campfire and cook all that up. That will give us more space in our satchel for fresh meat, and will also gives us some meals.
Why don't you sit, Arthur? You okay, Arthur?
I guess.
You seem kind of worried.
Of course I'm worried.
What about?
The whole world's changing. Even I see that now. Our time is pretty much past. They don't want folk like us no more. This very rules will be damned with you. No more outlaws. No more killers. Now it's us being hunted. Oh, they ain't stopping. We went and made our choices a long time ago, so I guess we gotta pay for our sins.
Oh, Arthur. What a sad world we live in.
No, I ain't sad, Mary Beth. I'm just realistic about what's coming. But I keep killing animals needlessly. And I don't know.
Arthur. Oh, Arthur. You're the only one of these fools knows just how lost he is.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
So that is actually a conversation piece we will hear quite often throughout the game, but that is a conversation piece I do not agree with.
Morning.
Even if you play as nicely as possible, as honorably as possible, you still have to hunt for your camp. Even if you hunt the bare minimum, you only hunt what you can take home with you. He will still say, I keep killing animals needlessly. And I just don't agree with that particular phrasing because, like, it's not like we aren't killing animals needlessly. We are skinning them. We're bringing the skins home, parts of them, meat. I will admit that there are times where I overhunt in terms of meat because the satchel can only carry 5 pieces of meat at a time. So, like, you kill 2 deer and you have no more space in your satchel for meat. But if I came back to camp every single time I killed 2 deer, I'd never get all the pelts that I needed for crafting in an easy go. I don't know. It's just something that I don't particularly agree with in those conversations because it's not. And I wish like maybe they'd added in a conversation edition where like whoever he's talking to says something about that. Like, well, it doesn't seem needless to us. You know, you're bringing home food. So here we have our plain big game, and as you can see, when it's fully cooked, it gives you full cores in everything. Once again, depending on the herbs you use, you can use thyme so that you can have more time in Deadeye. You can use oregano so that you can go faster in your stamina, or you can use mint to keep your health in mint condition. I have a personal preference for thyme because I go through Deadeye a lot, and a combination of hunting, random pop-up quests, and people, you know, stopping me in the road and starting shootouts with me, I like to have time meat on me.
How about tomorrow?
Well, let me think.
That's a yes.
Okay.
soon gone.
Can I borrow $2? I'm good for it.
Borrow money? Oh, you horrible man!
Actually, while we're here, I keep exiting out of the menu, but while we're here, yeah, we're gonna make some small game arrows. These are useful to have. And he does it kind of quick, so pay close attention. He takes an arrow out, and then he puts a shotgun shell cap on the top of it instead of the arrow head, so that way it doesn't damage the pelt of the small animal you're shooting. Isn't that neat?
What have you been up to, Arthur? You look odd. You want to talk?
I'm betting you $30. Needless animal killing.
I don't know. Just don't feel myself.
Been out a lot.
Sure.
Anything fun?
Nothing bad. I've been killing animals just for the hell of it.
That's it.
Well, also killed a bunch of innocent folk. I don't know why.
Who?
What's wrong with you, Arthur?
I just get so angry. About everything. About how this is gonna end.
Well, it'll only end well if you keep your mind, Arthur. We need you.
I know.
Like, I love those little... I like being able to sit down and talk with the girls in camp and just be honest and emotional with them. I love that Arthur does that. But, like, I wish if you weren't doing anything that's that bad, that either the conversation just didn't come up, or instead he talked about something else, like how he's worried about where the gang is going in life, or stuff like that, or whether or not enough people are bringing in contributes or something. You know, he could complain about something else and not about stuff that hasn't really happened. And like I said, you can say that, like, well, if you're killing animals and, like, you can't bring home all the meat, that's technically wasting. Yeah, it is. But I'm not the one who decided to make the satchel size for carrying meat, which is extremely important in the game, to only 5 pieces of meat. If they wanted you to be able to carry more, and, you know, you know, that, like, it's just one of my, it's one of the few things about this game that do irritate me. And I understand where Arthur comes from, because Arthur does not see himself the way other people see him. He sees himself as, like, this big, horrible butcher man. And that's a thing, like, he could have been. If they make a Red Dead 3, we could get to see... Oh, I clicked on the compendium. We could get to see exactly who Arthur Morgan was before Red Dead 2. Pearson does make the point of calling him a butcher.
Yep.
There are other people and other times throughout the game that people in the game will comment on how brutal and scary Arthur is. Even if you play him as kind as possible, he has a past that we don't know about that is apparently much darker than people seem to know. But right now, in this time, in this game, Arthur's a good boy. He's just doing his best for the people in his camp and around him, and that's all you can really ask of him, you know? And I feel like that was... I feel like I wish that was respected a little bit more. How's the house building going, guys? Let me grab a board and saw and a nail, and I'll cut it.
man. Good to see you again. We're moving along slowly, but less than surely. I got more chance of teaching a pig to sing opera than to turn this pair into carpenters.
You don't look so bad to me.
I asked God for sons, and he sent me donkeys. Ain't that right, boys?
Well, good luck with that.
Girl? Yeah.
$10 says that that guy ends up really old in a cabin alone, wondering why his sons never come to see him. He has no idea that he has grandchildren at that point because they haven't told him anything. And the last letter he got from one of them told him to go fuck himself. Hecate, Hecate. You do good work for me. As you're probably noticing, this is a great stretch to run along to get birds. Bird feathers are useful for crafting specialty equipment, and we may or may not come across something that requires birds. So let me tell you about this waterfall right here. I adore it. The first time I ever played Red Dead Redemption 2 and I went out exploring, I found this waterfall. My first screenshot ever taken of the game is in this waterfall. How you doing, buddy? Do you need help?
Nose in the air, holding hands with that dumb fuckhead.
Hey, kid! Why the moping? You're making the fish miserable.
Hey, mister. I just want to be left alone, all right?
A sentiment I'm familiar with. Fair enough, kid.
You wait, Billy May. Someday, I'll show you. I'll be rich. A nice, big house. You'll be begging me to court you.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
Billy May.
You care about this girl? Stand up for yourself. She'll come around.
Yeah? I've been waiting.
Trust me, kid. There ain't so many good men out there. Make yourself one of the good ones.
Thanks, mister. I hope you're right.
Easy, whoa. Yeah. Easy.
Alright, we're gonna go in quick and we're gonna move fast. This is gonna, if I do everything right, this is gonna go very fast, and it's not gonna make a lot of sense, but I'll explain it when we're done. Okay? Let's move.
Yep.
That there's a bounty hunter. Get him!
You are a piece of work. Now, come here.
Rot in hell. Rot with the rest of them.
Oh, did he die? What happened?
Come here.
Okay, he wasn't supposed to die. You were supposed to just... what the hell? What the hell? What happened? Okay, so some quick backstory. If you come up here, if you take too long, he's gonna attack you. She'll shoot him in the back, and then she'll come after you. If you manage to either push him down or hog tie him before she can sick him on you, you can save his life, and therefore there'll be one less victim that she has on her plate. But he wasn't supposed to die. You were just supposed to fall over and then get mad, and then... I'm sorry, man. I really am. Damn.
Here we
Don't
go.
you manhandle me.
Shut the hell up, bitch. This death's on you. It might have been me that pushed him over, but it's on you. Because from another life, I know that you were going to sick him on me and kill him.
Look at the floor for a bit. Settle in. You got a ride ahead of you. Good girl.
Oh dear. What came over me? Did I just do those things? It's a horrible blur. But I see blood. There's blood everywhere. It won't come out. I'm not like that. I'm a good girl. Really. I promise I am. You believe me, don't you? Don't you, mister? I need help, okay? I have an illness. A fever of the brain. I've done bad things, but a jail ain't where I belong. A sanatorium, maybe. Get me help, mister. Please? Save me. Save me from the sheriff. And moreover, from myself. You're such a strong man. So tough and burly. Maybe if I had a strong man like you, I wouldn't be in this mess. My menfolk, they've all been weak. That's what my problem's been. How I got in this unfortunate situation. But a big, strong man like you'd set me straight. Wouldn't you, mister? Put me on the straight...
Be quiet with that.
I hate you, you sad sack of shit. I wish I'd cut your belly open and shown you your guts. Gutless bounty hunting nobody. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Ah! I wish you'd die. Ah! Ah!
This the help you're looking for?
I don't hit all of my bounties, but when I do, hit them with meaning.
Hello there.
We're coming up on the jailhouse. Anything else you want to try on me?
Just get me there. You're no fun at all.
I'm afraid I ain't. You did good, girl. You're coming with me.
Hello, sir.
You order a lady killer here, Sheriff? Yeah, we did. Put her in the cell, won't you?
I protest my innocence. I protest my innocence.
She might be a little shaken up. She lost another feller out by the falls.
Poor dear.
Men just got a habit of dying around you, don't they, Mrs. Swan? I hope you'll be comfortable, miss. She'll be fine. Now come get your money off the desk here. The Black Widow herself. This town's so starved of women, I'm sure she could find herself a husband yet. That's cowboys for you. Indeed. So, it seems this town's got more pressing problems than outlaws. Gonna take some time off posting bounties, impose law and order on the streets.
That man has a heart of stone. It's silly to keep me locked up in here. I mean, what am I gonna do? Just little old me. Let me out to exercise a little.
I'm immune to your charms, Mrs. Swan.
It's so boring in here. Can we have some fun, Sheriff? Just the two of us?
And to think you was sniffing around this office at one point. I'm lucky you was charmed by another.
You see, Sheriff, I know your secrets. And I could spread them all over. Like Miss Moria?
Don't you dare mention Mara again. Now hush.
Oh. Show me some sympathy, Sheriff. I'm a widow. A poor little widow. You forget?
They can say what they like about you, but at least you respected the sanctity of marriage.
Till death do us part.
Can I get a few cents?
Let's go, girl.
Okay, let's see if I can remember where the first hidden gold bars are. If I am remembering correctly, it's along this line of the Dakota River. If it's not, I don't think it's here. I think it's here that we're going to be going. But first, I heard a voice.
All right, girl. Partner?
Somebody help me out. I was in the army.
Give a fella a nickel. Give a fella a dime.
Hello, mister.
Hey, brother. Hey, mister. Mister. I never learned your name. I never did. You're like a brother, but I didn't learn your name. And I said to myself, Mickey, you never learned that fella's name. Now, you'll never see him again. And you'll be sad. Like when your puppy passed. 'Cause you slept on it. What's your name, mister?
Arthur?
Arthur? My uncle's name was Arthur! Uncle Arthur, we called him, on account of his name. It's a fine name. A strong name. Like a king. You could be my king, Mr. Arthur. Yes, you could.
Come on, girl. Slow up now. Okay, girl. Yeah. Easy, girl. Hey, hey. Easy now. Whoa. Go, go. Whoa.
So here's the thing about the small game arrows. Because of the way they're made, they tend to bounce off of, like, they'll obviously they shoot the target. I just killed that snake, but like they bounce away from the body. They don't stick in it like a normal arrow does. So if you want to hold on to your small arrows, make sure you look around for them. They are usually going to be in the vicinity of the body. However, if you kill a small animal on a downhill
Let's
grade,
go, girl.
the arrow will roll and it will keep rolling. So you're going to have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Or you can just cut your losses and make a new one. It's up to you.
There, girl.
This here is a spot for finding some easy gold bars, right between Granite Pass and Kotora Springs. And I'll show you how to get to them. Gonna be a lot of slipping and sliding, it's okay. Actually, I think it'll be easier to show you this way first. Yeah, because it's easier to get up this way instead of scrambling. Okay, so once you get up here, you see this wash? You're going to throw yourself at it as fast as you can, hitting X multiple times to keep your speed up, and then hitting square, or at least for my console, hitting square to pull yourself up onto the ledge, and then you're going to want to keep pressing X and get yourself up to the next ledge just right above it. If you are not quick enough, you're going to slide back down. It's going to suck. Then you are going to take a running jump across this ledge here. Ooh, but don't go too far over. And then you are going to jump into this train car. It's gonna hurt. Especially if you miss, it's gonna hurt even more.
Crap.
Yep, crap is right, Arthur, but it's fine. It's cool. Let's take a health tonic. Buffer up our health core just in case. And start all over again. No, don't, no, we had it, we pulled ourselves up, why did you, why? You see what I mean about how you have to do it just right, otherwise it's just gonna yank you back down? I guess we'll take a running jump into this one too, and still miss, and we just slammed our faces into that. Come on. Pull yourself up.
Damn it.
I promise the struggle is worth it. It's just, and like, watch that there is another easier way to get to it that I just don't know about. This is just, when I first found this thing, this was the only way that I was able to personally get myself into it. Now I gotta make our way all the way back down.
Hey, girl. Giddy up. Ah! Giddy
Whew, okay, once you've made it in here, easiest way to look around is in first person view, but as you can see we have gold bars. We also have some aged pirate rum, which I freaking love, and valerian root. Valerian root, ginseng extract, and aged pirate rum are all rare items that you can find that increase your experience in stamina, health, and deadeye. But I just like to hold on to my pirate rums for like parties and camp and stuff like that and get super drunk. Okay, that was a lot. I'm gonna leave you sitting here for a moment while I plan and also turn down the heat in the house. Alright, so I think we're gonna go for a nice long... Actually, we're gonna come back down here to Valentine, and then we're going to... Well, shoot, can we? I don't think we can. I was gonna say we're gonna take a coach to Strawberry, but we haven't been to Strawberry. And still, we can come down here and we can get a train to Rick Station. And that'll save us a little bit of time. The other places where there are gold bars can't really be reached until certain chapters have happened. Also, if there's ever a time where I just have you sitting there and I'm like, I'm going to be looking up into what to do this, I have a physical map of the RDR2 map right here with me. So I don't need to have the map pulled up all the time to be able to sit there and, you know, look over everything, figure out what I'm going to do. But where we are going to go next is we are going to start doing some treasure hunting. We are specifically going to do a treasure hunt that I want to say a few people know about. Like, few people know about it. I've personally met many players that have spent hours and hours and hours and hours in the game like I have and did not know that this particular treasure hunt existed. And it's understandable. And it's not because the things are hard to find. Well, a couple of them are. It's just that when you come across the things organically, your thought is, huh, okay, that's just like a neat point of interest. Whoo! Whoo! Woo! I got startled. Oh, I forgot to. We were supposed to also go to the gunsmith and pick up a Springfield rifle. Get moving, get moving. Move, 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 Hecate, move, Hecate, move, Hecate. Keep moving. Trust me. Keep moving, Hecate. Keep your feet moving. Good. Oh yeah, I know Oh, that was so scary. They just came right out of the woods. Oh, that was so scary. But you did very, very good. Gonna pick up my arrows real quick. And I'm gonna drag you over here. Do you hear that fox calling somewhere in the background? That wah, wah. That is a fox. That is actually what they sound like in real life. It is terrifying to be out living in the woods and hearing that at night and just like that moment of, I know that's not a human, but it sounds like a human, but I know it's not. Also, cougars. If you've never heard, cougars are bobcats. Scream and squall. They sound like human females. They sound like women screaming bloody murder in the woods, and it's fucking terrifying. If you're just now... That actually was a woman. If you're just now joining us, we are about to do some treasure hunting. We are actually going to start with a little known treasure hunt that's pretty hard to find and rare.
You better stay back. This here's a private affair.
Are you kidnapping that woman? Mm-mm-mm. We better go catch her. Just gonna, for good measure. Hey there. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Get this off you.
Sir, please help me out of here. Thank the Lord you showed up when you did. Oh, the things he said he'd do to me.
It's all right, ma'am. It's over now. All right, girl. Nice folks around here. Hey, you're okay, girl. Yeah, good girl.
And that right there is the difference between a Morgan going full speed
There, girl.
and something like a Hungarian half-red going full speed.
Yeah! All right, girl.
We're actually gonna grab a Springfield rifle before we head out. We are going to be heading into big predator territory, and I want to be ready for that. If you need to get into a store and it is in the middle of the night and you don't want to spend money on a hotel, you can wait until morning.
Wow, been a while since you've been back, hasn't it? So, what are you aiming for today?
Let's have a look.
Yep, this is the one. I bet this will shoot better with some new sights. You'll love it. It's a nice piece and all, but I'd personally add some rifling. Take it or leave it.
So, one of
I'm
the
looking
easiest
forward to
ways,
testing this out.
one of the easiest ways I like to check in on my guns, get everything upgraded, is to just come into the customization section. You can pull up the weapon that you use, you can get it cleaned
Good.
for a few
Ain't no
cents,
trace of rust
and then
on
from
that as far
here,
as I can see.
you can
It
buy
doesn't
all
hurt to
the
stock
ammunition
up
you
on
need.
ammo. You never know.
Because if you go into the catalog and you just buy ammo, you're going to buy a bunch of ammo that you most likely aren't even using.
You keep treating that like your own child, all right?
So,
Good on you.
use the
I'd recommend loading
customization
up on
area
extra ammo.
and buy the ammo that you need for your weapon from here.
It's beautiful condition. Keep it up. You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. It doesn't hurt to stock up on ammo. You never know.
And you can also style up your hunting knife. I wish you could
I'd
customize
like
the
to give
bow.
this a personal touch with some engraving.
You know, you could do some leather wrapping or engravings in the wood, stuff like that. Maybe some specialty colored feathers to go on the ends of your arrows. You know, that'd be cool. But instead, you have the option to customize your blade, which is also nice.
If it weren't for all the bounties running around New Hanover, I'd be out of business. Oh, wait. You're that fellow who had to fight with Tommy outside of Smithfield's?
Yep,
People are still talking about that fight.
I ain't.
Fair enough. Neither's Tommy. Anyway, how can I help you today?
What do you mean neither is Tommy?
Thanks.
Is it like he's over it like I am?
Giddy up!
Come on, girl.
Move out the damn way.
Yeah, we're about to have a traffic jam if we're not careful. See, this is why you don't park your wagons right on the side of the road. You could have pulled up right here and given more space in that curve.
How am I supposed to ride on like this?
It is 9:20 in the morning. Are you still drunk from the night before, or did you just get drunk? Both are concerning. So, if you wish to fast travel around, in each and every town there is going to be a train station at,
Sorry, girl.
and there's also going to be stagecoaches.
Can I give you a ride somewhere?
If the stagecoach is not here for whatever reason, most likely they're going to be out doing a run. You can go right here to this sign, and you can use them and wait for a thing to pick you up. As you can see, we currently have the towns unlocked that we have went around when we ran around the map to unlock it.
Morning.
Oh hey, there's a piece of shonen trash in my chat. It's okay because I love that shonen trash, it's mine. But you can, that is why taking the railroad circuit when you first get in is so important because it unlocks those cities for you when you decide to fast travel. The stagecoaches can take you to specifically cities and towns, but they will not take you to train stations. Whereas the train stations will take you into cities and towns and also train stations that are not actively in a town. For example, we are going to be going to Riggs Station. If I remember correctly, that's the one I needed. There it is, right on top, and it's cheap because it's not very far away. The further away you get, the more expensive your travels can be.
Hope your journey's a good one.
Yeah, me too. It's okay, you two. You didn't miss anything. We went and we gathered up. We did a bounty. We got Miss Ellie Swan. We accidentally killed her lover. What I swear to you, it was an accident. I just pushed him very lightly and he died. I don't know what happened. But after we got her back into town, we went and we found some hidden gold bars. And I struggled a lot and I died trying to get them. But it's okay because I got them anyway. So now we are going to go and do some treasure hunting.
Let's go, girl.
She's better off without him? Nah, he was better off being dead, let's be honest. Miss Ellie Swan was arrested for killing her husbands. She'd killed many, many men. Alright, let's pull up and mark on our map where we're going to go. We're going over here. And that looks like nothing right now, but I swear, there's stuff over there.
Who put a rock in the middle of the road? Hey, you there? Aye. Would you mind watching my stuff while I head to find another wagon?
Sure.
You're a kind man. I'll be back, fit as a fiddle. Boss ain't gonna be happy about this. Could swear there's normally ain't rock on this road. Boy, our mouth tastes terrible. I could go for a nice bread. Whoa. No, sir.
Slow up now.
Welcome to the town of Strawberry. It is a very beautiful town, albeit odd. I like to try to go a little bit slow in the area because a lot of the people in the town do own cats. And their cats run around in the road at random, and I don't want to accidentally hit one of them.
Of holy passion.
You sound
Yes,
passionate.
Passion.
You sound so passionate.
Passion is what drives us all. It is what drives me.
I can tell.
It drives me to serve you. To bring you the great news.
I'm about to break your face open.
The great news that you are saved today. If only you will follow me and do as I say, so we can spend eternity together.
We have now reached Owengila Lake. You're going to want to pass over Owengila Dam and follow it around up into here. I'm gonna have my varmint rifle at the ready because there's good beaver hunting out here if you're fast enough to catch them before they hit the water. If you kill the beaver in the water, you're not getting it back.
Easy now.
Though it doesn't look like there's any out right now, which is understandable. It's currently almost noon. Animal activity goes down in the middle of the day. Once you reach a wash that it looks like you can ride your horse up it, you can. You just gotta do it. Be careful. This might be the wrong wash. Might be the wrong one. They will let you know when you cannot go somewhere at all. It will push you back down like that. But there are some places where it looks like that, but when you actually start going up it, you can go. Might be a little bit further in. Beaver.
Easy. Whoa.
Ooh, 3-star beaver. Both of them are 3-star. Man, I cannot wait until I no longer auto paint in Deadeye. It's okay, it's just a little snake. And it already died. So, fun fact about the snakes in the game, as you can see right there,
Easy.
they can't go downhill. So, if you want to kill one for a perfect skin, and you don't have a small game arrow on you, you can actually chase them down a small hill, and they will just fall over and die.
Yep.
There's no way you cannot pick your feet up and step over that log. Yeah, Jimmy puts it right. Just like in real life, there are quite a few things, and as realistic as Red Dead is, and it is beautifully realistic in places, it has its moments. Like, for example, when I died after getting the gold bars, I sent my horse hurtling down that hill. She jumped over multiple rocks at a over 65-degree angle. In the real world, we would have went head over heels and probably perished. A mule could probably do something like that. Mules are steadier on their feet than horses, but a horse would struggle in real life pulling what we pulled. But there's also moments like that where in the real world, a horse could have easily stepped over that little log and around those rocks and kept going.
Come on, girl.
Sometimes it's just easier to go for a swim. But we need to be up here, so yeah. I guess if you wanted to, you could probably try crossing right over there where my head is at the rocks to make it a little bit easier. If you want to make an attempt and you are not afraid of dying, you can make a save game on one side of the lake and you can attempt to cross the lake on a horse with no stamina buffers for your horse. You have to do it entirely by patting your horse as you go, and when you do that, it actually buffers up your stamina a little bit, gives it some of it back. If you bond well enough with your horse and you have a good enough horse, you should be able to make it across the entirety of the lake just fine. But that is a challenge that will be up to you to decide if you want to do or not. Welcome to Owenjiwa Forest. Lots of weird things in here. Like these faces in the trees. This is a very cool little thing. It's especially cool because not very far from where I live, there is actually a park where they do this. It's a family of a guy, his wife, and his two kids, and they're professional wood carvers. And they go out and they carve faces into the trees, and whenever a tree falls, they go and they like carve the stumps into really cool pieces of art. It's really fun. It's a lot of fun to look at. I highly suggest that you Google faces carved in trees in your area and see if maybe there isn't somewhere around you that also does the same thing. Once you have found the faces in the trees, you are going to keep heading up, up, up. And you'll know it when you see it.
Whoa.
It's not this, but this is also cool. These are whale bones. You can tell by the length and the jaw shape that it is indeed a whale. Most likely less than a year old based on the size, maybe 2. If you take a look here, you can see that this is Owen Jewel Lake. These are mountains all around us. This huge valley was at one point entirely underwater, which is accurate for the real world as well. We have found many instances of aquatic animal bones way up in places where they're not supposed to be, on mountainsides and in deserts. It is a perfect example of how our world has been around for so long and so much has changed. We're gonna keep going, and like I said, you just keep going up into oh. Hi. Hello. Are you the newest addition from the latest updates? One of the few things that the Rockstar team was able to do without breaking the game was add in a couple of new horse coats. The last one, I think this one was the last one that they added in, is right in front of us. This is the red chestnut Arabian. Just like the white Arabian that we came across at Lake Isabella, you can catch this one out here, and if something happens to the one that you have, whether you sell it or an unfortunate accident, anything like that, you can come back out to this respawn point and find it again. I'll pull that up on our map. So right by the whalebone, that is where the red chestnut Arabian spawns in. We're going to keep heading to look for where we need to. A lot of people are very fond of the Arabians in the game. They are the fastest horse in the game. They are very finicky, however, in terms of their health, just like a thoroughbred. But even more finicky they are in fear.
There we go.
Just like in the real world, the Arabians in the game are very haughty and very naughty. You can put all your time effort into training them the way that I have shown you with my other horses, and they're still going to give you shit. They're still going to buck you at a snake. They're still going to throw you in gunfights. You can train them so that it doesn't happen as often, and that's helpful, but they are still, no matter how much you train them, Arabians.
There we go.
And if you cannot tell by the disdain in my voice enough, I'm not a fan of Arabians in real life. They are temperamental, sassy. They just irritate me. Like, they're good horses, don't get me wrong, but they're just too haughty for me. It's frustrating when you know you're close, but you're not entirely sure.
Okay there.
We're going to check more to the left, and then we're going to come back to the right. I don't think it's this far out, though. I say that, and I could be wrong.
Yeah. Whoa, easy.
I can feel that I'm near it. Well, that wasn't what I was looking for, but it does mean I'm close. If you would like to, you can take this mask right here. And you can wear it if you would like. It's pretty sick. I like it. It's a neat mask. I usually like to leave it behind though, and I take the Valerian route instead. What is that? Don't worry about what that is. It's not our business.
Yep.
Okay, I know that we are close because this is close to it. My brain keeps wanting to go to the right, but I don't feel like it's this far over to the right. I'm gonna trust Brain. Brain was right! Good job, Brain. You're almost never right. So, this is the point that we are looking for. This is a monolith. Okay, yeah, don't bother doing what I did unless you want to get all this stuff then. Instead of crossing at ONG La Dam, you're going to come and you're going to cross at the river instead and then make your way around. Because what I did was just, don't do that. I'm never going to do that again in all my playthroughs. That was useless. But this is what we're looking for, is this monolith. It will give you the option when you get close enough to inspect the structure. But what far too many people fail to do is actually look at it in this mode and see that little flashing plaque. We are looking for a church. And that hand is very, very, very large. And before you're like, oh, well, it's the hand of God. Yeah, but even that's large in comparison to like a regular size steeple, you know? Which tells me that we are not looking for a regular size steeple. We are going to head to Saint Denis. I feel if we are going to find a steeple, Saint Denis will be the place to be. Real quick, I'm gonna think about something. Nah, leave it for another time. So we are going to head back to Strawberry and we are going to pick us up probably a stagecoach. It'll be a little bit more expensive than a train. But the stagecoach is right at the entry, whereas the train is all the way at Rick Station. What you hunting? Can I help?
Hey, careful how you go. Can't you see I'm tracking game here?
Sorry. I just wanted to catch up. Oh, you're tracking a bear? Then yeah, I'm definitely gonna help.
I saw you over there. Oh, no, no, no!
Still couldn't save him. He died in fear. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna drop this. The meat, the fat, and the claws will be plenty to take home. Oh, wait, you're not my horse. Sorry about your dad, buddy. Now, see, this was a prepared hunter here. Heck yeah, man, good job.
Excuse me, partner.
Go on. Yeah.
I don't want to run over the rabbits. Alright, let's head back to Strawberry, now that, free of distractions, hopefully.
You're all right, girl.
Need to hit the trail? Hop in.
While we are fast traveling, I am going to grab something to drink. You should do the same if you need to. Hydrate or dihydrate.
This your stop, pal.
Thanks for that, partner. All the best.
How is it with you? Oh, excellent.
Okay, while we were out and about following the railroad tracks.
Hello?
Everybody move the hell out of my way. This is the one thing I don't like about Saint Denis, it's just too crowded. But while we were out following the train tracks, I distinctly remember hearing a church bell in the distance.
Easy now. There we go.
We have found the small steeple. Inspect the structure. Tiny church. A very small church for a very small congregation. And yes, you can go inside. Look at the little benches. So what you're going to do once you have found the church is you're going to check its bell. That is a turtle with a cracked shell.
All right, girl.
This is another place that a lot of people will happen upon organically, but will most likely not know what they have until they get the treasure maps. But the steeple is right down here, just outside of Lakay in the little corner of the road. Just outside of Saint Denis. Oh, the black bell thing is right here as well. But unfortunately, that is not where we're going. We are going... Let me see if I can remember where exactly it is. Alright, it's over there. When you cannot see the map like this, you can very slightly make out your line, and you can use that to find roadways if you're struggling with where you need to go. But we need to go all the way up to Amberino Mountains. That is quite a decent ways away, so we are going to see about grabbing... Shoot, I don't think we have... I guess we can fast travel to Valentine. Yeah, we can do that. We are going to go back to Saint Denis and grab a... we'll take a train. And we're going to take a train to Valentine and head up into the Amberino Mountains, just outside of Wapiti Reservation. I'm actually going to take advantage of us being up there, and I will grab Wapiti Reservation, because that is a fast travel point. I wouldn't recommend riding right next to a train like that if you haven't spent time bonding with your horse. I have had an Arabian, specifically, spook when the train went by and threw me directly into its path. I sold her immediately.
Happy to assist you in a moment. Nabe is service. Farewell on your travels.
I think between this, once we finish this treasure hunt and the other gold bars that we've picked up, we'll be ready. I'm going to probably head back to Valentine. Yeah, most likely. Head back to Valentine. We're going to customize our weapons and get our loadout the way that we want it to. I am going to dress myself nicely because I like to change outfits depending on the chapter we're in. And I am also going to probably stock up on a bunch of resources since I'll have the money to do so.
Come on, girl. There, girl.
I really hope I'm going in the right direction. I feel like I'm very certain I am. So this is a problem with if you want to play Red Dead 2, you will have to download Red Dead Online. The coding between the two games are intertwined with each other. You cannot have one without the other. However, I suggest playing through the entirety of the story of Red Dead before you start playing online, if you decide to start playing online at your own risk. And the reason is because online has the exact same map as we do here in Red Dead 2. However, all of the points of interest and collectible items for Red Dead Online are in completely different spots than they are for the story mode. And a lot of the places that they are in places that in story mode are nothing. There's nothing there, normally. So it if you spend a lot of time in Red Dead Online mode, you're gonna get that stuck in your brain, and then when you play story mode, it's going to mess with your head a little bit. Because that's where my issues are coming in. It's because I'm remembering Red Dead Online stuff. It's not there.
Por favor. Ayúdeme. Me duele.
Whiskey? You understand? Whiskey?
Bueno, sí. No puedo.
Let's go, girl.
Anyways, yeah. So I'm like, that's my struggle right now. Is I'm having a lot of Red Dead Online stuff that's popping into my brain. And I had the same issue when I was playing Red Dead Online, is I kept checking story-based things. But I'm pretty sure we're in the right area. There's a bridge right across here. Yeah, we're gonna cross that real quick to mark the Wapiti Indian Reservation on our map. Also, check out these waters.
Whoa.
Look how freaking blue they are. Love that.
Yep.
Am I wrong? I don't... Where is it then? We're gonna still check up there. But am I wrong? It's not this, is it? No? Because that's back a station. Is it that? We'll see.
Yeah.
It's in this area. It's up here around Amberino. Amberino. Yo, it was this. Okay.
Okay then.
You recognize that symbol on top? This is the Turtle House. Turtle House is located right above Bacchus Bridge, Bacchus Station, in the Amberino area just above Cumberland Forest. When you get up in this area, it should unlock the map enough for you that you will see this little point. Let's inspect our site. And if you remember in the picture, it showed a turtle with a cracked shell. And there's the crack in the shell. Alrighty. That was depicting a cannon shooting into a tree. Most likely place we're going to find a cannon is at a battle site, and there's only one battle site I know of. And it is right down here, Bulger Glade. It is all the way in Rhodes. We might do ourselves a favor and pop back over to Valentine, and we'll take a stagecoach to Rhodes.
Yeah.
Actually, real quick, let me check something. Okay, we don't have that challenge yet. I was gonna say, if we have the challenge to do a horseback sprint from Valentine's to Rhodes, we could just do that, but we need to kill some more rabbits on horseback. Actually, hell, do we need to go to Valentine? Is Bacchus Station working? They open? Nope. Bacchus Station is closed.
Taking this one in. Stay out of our way. Yep.
I really thought that we would find at least a couple rabbits on that route.
Morning.
Got a real problem, man. You looking for trouble?
Come on now. Giddy up.
As you can see, the stagecoach is currently away doing stagecoach things for other people, but that's okay.
here we are. Thanks for the ride, partner. Won't take long. Hey there, girl. Slow it up. Yep.
Welcome to Bulger Glade. This is the final remnants of an old battle. Though not too old for this day and age. It's actually only been... Well, has it been over 10 years? It's been less?
Yeah. Slow up now.
Make our way through the trenches. Down here in the trenches, it gives you the ability to inspect sight. If you would stop moving. Went to Scarlet Meadows, site of the famous battle in the war. All them young lives lost. And right here is a tree.
Yep.
You can climb that. Don't be lazy. Stashed away in this tree is another map. This shows a mountain peak and the beautiful sun rising over it. There's only one particular mountain peak that I love to watch the sun rise over, or sunset, depending on how you are and where you're looking at it. The only mountain I love to look over is Mount Sean, right here. So we are pretty much doing a big circle around the map is what it has you do. Because this is the monolith that we started at. And then we came all the way to Saint Denis. And then all the way to Amberino. And all the way back down to Rhodes. And now we have to go all the way back. Thankfully, we are very close to town.
Yeah.
We are going to grab a stagecoach because the train only goes to Riggs Station, which is outside of Strawberry. I would like to get a little bit closer and get into Strawberry to shave off some extra time. Turkeys! Turkey, turkey, turkey! It is a little bit difficult when it comes to treasure hunting, but that is also why I so highly recommended that when you first start your game, you hit those train tracks and follow the train circuit all the way around. That unlocks all of those places for you so that it's easier to fast travel around while you treasure hunt. Though, of course, you can also just head on over there by foot if you want. It's personal preference. But there are so many distractions in this game, it is very hard to get from point A to point B without coming across someone.
Can I offer you a ride someplace?
Yes, sir.
So, partner, can I get a ride?
So, where are you going?
You take me to Strawberry, please?
Take some time to rest up. It's gonna be a long road. Yeah! Here's our stop now.
Okay, it is currently
Thanks for that.
3 p.m.
Good luck.
I am going to, for reasons known only to me, take a bath and I'm going to take a nap and we are going to sleep until evening time, maybe night. Ugh. That there's the mayor of Strawberry.
Fair city. Citizens, enjoy yourselves. Visitors, amuse yourselves. We are a simple mountain town for people who believe in a better, wiser, kinder America.
Hey there.
Good day, kind sir.
Hello.
Enjoy our fair town in peace and be nice. Be nice. Welcome to Strawberry, my friends.
Yeah, sorry to startle you there, Jimmy. Jimmy, if I mention a time while I'm playing a game, I'm most likely talking about the in-game time. I will rarely mention my own personal real-world time.
I need a wash. You got a bath?
All right, head on over when you're ready.
There is a cigarette card that lays right here on this table. Pick it up if you collect them. Your bath is on the right and your bed is on the left.
How about letting me take over here?
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Great. Now just sit back and relax.
Between the Strawberry Girls and the Saint Denis Girls, I think I like the Strawberry ones the best.
You let me know if you need a scrub anywhere else.
Ain't often to get a hot bath and a roof over my head.
Oh, you don't say.
So, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
Some parts of me probably ain't been this clean in months.
Oh, I'm not sure what to do with that.
Well, at least this ain't awkward.
Oh, stop it. Just let yourself unwind.
All right, think I'm good.
You take care.
So fresh and so clean, clean, so fresh and so clean. Alright, let's take a nap, and we are going to sleep till... It doesn't take me that long to scale the mountain, so we're gonna sleep till night. I still have no warm clothes, so this is gonna be a bit itchy. Well, actually, we're in a hotel. What am I thinking? Duh, we're in a hotel. In each and every hotel room that you rent out for yourself, you will have your weapon locker and your clothing. Hello? Okay, apparently for this is a post. We're gonna save this outfit, because I don't actually have it saved. And we're gonna add the winter gunslinger onto our horse. We're gonna jump over this. And we're just gonna...
Come on, girl.
Hello.
We are going to patiently... I was gonna say patiently wait for traffic, but... Honestly, you just gotta push and shove sometimes, you know? Screw you, everybody else. Though I will stay as... try to stay within a trot, because like I said, there are a lot of cats that live in Strawberry. They're easy to accidentally squish, and I don't want to squish one. To Mount Sean! If you've never traveled around Mount Sean before, I highly recommend taking it at a much slower pace than I will be. The only reason why I'm flying up this mountain is because I'm confident in my ability to fly up this mountain.
Easy.
It brought me up the wrong way. Rude. Though, I guess that was on me. What's in that cave? Don't worry about what's in that cave.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gotten cold. When you get cold, when you want to change outfits while you're on your horse, bring your horse to a trot. You're going to go over here to your horse items and swap over to your winter clothing. You cannot swap your clothing when you're going faster than a trot. Sometimes it will tell you even that's too fast, depending on the horse breed you're using, because sometimes they have very fast trots. Sorry, Coyote. And yes, it is currently... Some people don't like the cold, some people don't like the winter. Y'all have fun with that. They are trying to break open a safe. Maybe they'll be lucky, maybe they won't. Only they will know. But some people don't really like the winter months, and I understand that. It's super fucking cold. The only thing I don't like about winter is when it gets windy. The wind is what kills me. The wind cuts me straight to the bone. But if it's still outside, it can be as cold as it wants to be, and I'm here for it. I like the cold. Okay, so this is the top of Mount Sean. You see that pillar right there? We're gonna be going for that. I'm gonna get my horse on a flat surface. I'm gonna do some jumpity jumps. And welcome to the top of Mount Sean. Or actually, this isn't quite the tippity top. Over there is, but I'll show you that in a second. And we're going to examine the rock. For a grand total of 6 gold bars. Once again, this is the... no. This is the top of Mount Sean, right in this little corner pocket. Right below the S. Can we inspect this side, actually? I don't think you can. Yeah, no, there's no inspecting it. But we are going to take as many seconds as I want to of appreciation. But not too many seconds, because I do have something else up here on Mount Sean that I wish to show you. Sorry, Hecate. We're going to carefully make our way back. I personally recommend, if you have to go down a steep incline, to back your horse down it. That way, if they lose their footing and they slip, you have time to catch yourself. Because if they're heading straight down and they slip, you can't catch yourself. They're just going to slide. So back yourself down steep inclines. I might have spent too much time bopping around.
There we go.
Careful, careful, careful. See what I mean about once you start sliding, you can't stop if you're head facing down? We can make that though, it's okay. This is the very top of Mount Sean. Right down there is the valley that I prefer most to hunt in. All the way down there, that little piece of land that's sticking out in that lake, that is Saint Denis in the swamps. You can even see from here Blackwater. It's over there. But yeah, I like coming to the top of Mount Sean a lot. We will definitely be up here at least 2 or 3 more times. Mount Sean, once you get used to riding at full speeds around the mountain, it's a pretty good shortcut between the valley and the town. I'm on top of the world! I tried explaining like Red Dead Redemption 2 and how it works to my mom and all that stuff. And one day I took the PlayStation over there and I was showing her, you know, how the game looked and everything, and she was commenting on how beautiful it was. And I brought her here to the top of Mount Sean. And I showed her every single thing that you see. From the far expanses of the east to the far expanses of the west. It's all in the game. It's all right there. You can go to it. Obviously, there are some points like over there, Owenjiwa Lake. You can't go up that mountain. It's going to push you back down. Because if you want over in that direction, you have to go around the mountain. It's actually a little pathway right in front of where I'm standing. But you can, for all intents and purposes, go everywhere. Those mountains, that's where we started up at. We started in those mountains. See that bridge down there by the river? If we go right here, our camp's right here. But yeah, we will definitely be back up here again at some point. I like to come up here a lot and check the place out.
Whoa,
Easy. Let's get ourselves phasing the right way. And back down. So, we now have, we got those 6, picked up 2, 7, 8, 9 gold bars, I believe. Now the question a lot of people have is, well, what do you do with those gold bars? I can't sell them in a general store or anything like that.
easy, easy.
And that is because you have to sell them to very specific people who are willing to purchase those things from you. What vibrated? Something vibrated and let me know that something was here. Points of interest, if you're playing on a controller, will vibrate to let you know you're near one.
Slow it up.
If you're not sure what it is, you can usually use your eagle eye. I know what it is. It's right below us.
Easy.
It's this right here. Found a massive skeleton. Wonder how big the man was. Or if he was a man at all. And for size comparison, Arthur is quite tiny. Hell, even the horse, look at the horse in size comparison, even the horse is tiny. Laying down, decomposed, it is the same length as the horse. That is absolutely insane. Can you imagine seeing whoever that was when they were alive? Yeah, they ate all their vegetables. They ate each and every one. That's a bald eagle, if I believe correctly. I think that was. Lots of them like to nest up around Mount Sean. And that was a golden eagle. We are going to head back to Strawberry. When we head back to Strawberry, we are going to fast travel to Rhodes, because in Rhodes there's a person who would be more than happy, ooh, went the wrong way, to purchase these gold bars off of us. Unfortunately, in the game, there are only a select few people that will actually purchase gold bars and or stolen goods off of you. One of them is in Rhodes, the other one is in Emerald Ranch, and the third is in Saint Denis. Oh no, wait, I think there's a fourth in Annisburg. Also, if you ever want to attempt to play Red Dead Redemption 2 on ultra hard mode, there is a way to do that, and that is no compass and in first person 24/7 365. This is the hard mode of Red Dead Redemption 2, and I have, like, sometimes I'll go into first person mode and I'll turn off the compass when I'm just out and about for funsies, just enjoying myself, but it's pretty difficult, especially in gunfights, to manage yourself well in first person mode. Also, your horse can totally take these stairs.
Can I help you?
In the land of the blind, the one-eyed king is in charge. I want you to remember that.
Hey, mister, in need of a ride?
You give me a ride?
Where are we going today?
Roads, please.
Let's settle in then. This'll be a long one. Yeah!
If you're just now joining us, we are taking off some gold bars that we found to sell, and then we are going to head back to Valentine, dress ourselves to the nines, and do some more main missions.
All right, arrived in one piece.
Thanks, mister.
Uh-oh, neighbor's hound got off of her lead again. Shoot. Do I do something? Do I do something? She is usually kept on a long line in their yard, so she doesn't get to go out very often, and I just don't want her accidentally running into the street. Okay, the neighbor's got her. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I got distracted. Oh, and I completely forgot my horse. But it's okay, because she's following along behind me like the good girl she is. Yeah. The person that you're looking for to sell gold bars to is the fence.
Raiders fought tooth and nail for this territory.
Shut the fuck up. The fence for roads is located all the way back here. In this red wagon cabin.
Welcome, mister. First time to my shop? Sure, let me see.
Okay, we have 9 gold bars to sell for the beautiful price of $4,500. We're equivocally millionaires in this day and age, and we also have a couple of gold nuggets that we can drop for another 50.
Done deal.
I'm gonna hold on to the rest of the small items like the jewelry bag and stuff like that, because I usually give those items over to camp. While you're here, the fence not only will buy things off of you that the general store will not, they also sell things that the general store will not, including but not limited to dynamite, tomahawks, fire bottles, different kinds of melee options, like you have your knife, you can get a machete, a hatchet, a cleaver. You can buy some items from them. They have predator bait, gun oil, a lock breaker, snake oils. If you want to hide your identity while committing crimes and not use a mask, they have executioner hoods, a skull mask, a psycho mask, And they also have pamphlets. The pamphlets are very important.
Really?
I need that poison arrow pamphlet if we're gonna go legendary animal hunting. Always buy pamphlets whenever you come across them.
Missing this too much.
When you get pamphlets, the first thing you have to do, a lot of people don't know, you have to read them in order for them to activate. If you just pick it up and then put it in your satchel and don't actually actively read it, it's not going to register, and you will not be able to craft the item. Okie dokie. We are now as rich can be in this day and age. And we can only get richer. There are plenty more gold bars hiding out and about out there. But for now, we have plenty that we should be able to go back to Valentine, get ourselves all dressy and impressy, and continue on with some main missions in comfort. Oh geez, that poor stagecoach guy. He dropped me off and then picked somebody back up and headed right back out. Hope they're paying him well. We sure are. Giddy up and going. There is no freedom greater than the feeling of running headlong to the shops, knowing you can afford anything. Hey.
Arthur, come lend a hand here. Yeah. You might want to quit that. That drunk's got mean friends, believe me.
Oh, hell. Wasting my time anyway.
I appreciate it, Arthur. There's no sense of humor, the fellers around here. How drunk were you? Just normal drunk. Anyway, I should probably hit the breeze. I'll be at camp if you need me. Maybe try keeping your mouth shut next time. Oh, come on. You'd all be bored as rocks without me. Howdy. Howdy there.
What's your problem?
Hello.
Oh, there you are. What can I do for you?
Get ready to hear a lot of money being spent.
Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see. How about you get some new sights for this, huh? Smart addition. You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving.
When it comes to stylizing your guns, you can actually scroll through the medals and see what they all look like together before purchasing. I recommend doing that. The higher quality the metal you use, the more expensive it's going to be.
The more bounty posters that go up, the more people flock to my shop. Plenty of reason for that in Valentine. Jacob Worth is a friend of mine. I admire him, but he's just about the worst poker player in all of Valentine. we could do a lot with this. New trigger, brand new bolt, your pick. Dangerous. You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on you. You know what? Bet you could use some rifling on this thing.
I don't think I'm going to bother with the carbine repeater because we will eventually get a better repeater that I'd much rather spend the money upgrading.
It's a nice piece and all, but I'd personally add some rifling. Take it or leave it.
Also, if you were quietly judging my style choices in weapon customization,
I'd just like to
that's
give
fine.
this a personal touch with some engraving.
I hope you figure out something that you like to have for your weapon customization. I hope it fits your style.
Well, with Valentine connecting the west to the east, they get a lot of passing folks stocking up on bullets and weapons. Some of them may belong to a gang. Hey, how would I know? Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see. I got some nice carved stocks here. I think you should take one. You want to make this really yours? Give it a personal engraving. The more bounty posters that go up, the more people flock to my shop. Plenty of reason for that in Valentine. I do quite a lot of blacksmith work in here, too. Don't mind the clutter. I'd recommend loading up on extra ammo.
All right.
Trouble in Valentine late, and people are starting to talk about the curse again.
The curse?
Hank told me a man of the clergy joined a poker game down at Flatneck Station. So drunk, he could hardly play.
What, was he the curse? Hey, Sheriff.
Hey there.
We now have the guns of my preference.
By now, son.
Places to be.
Ah.
I hate riding through Valentine. It's just so muddy. Poor Hecate. Can't stay clean for nothing. Okay, so how I personally do outfits for Arthur is I do them in combination of what outfit, the outfit that fits best for the area we live in.
Since you came through town, ain't it?
And also,
got everything you need. Have a look.
okay, and also what colors do they make me think of?
Some of the fellers who play poker down at Flatneck Station said they had some clergyman in, drunk out of his mind.
Was Reverend really that big of a deal to people, or is it just that slow around here? Anyways, Heartlands is where we currently are. It feels green and brown and blue to me.
People have been talking about a curse in Valentine as long as I can remember. Some reckon this was Indian land once, but I ain't sure.
Now, let me just look in here.
We'll check out some of the pre-styled outfits and see if maybe there's one we like.
You like that?
The Dewberry Creek was not bad, but it's not quite what I'm wanting, and I also can't buy it anyway. But it's a good thing to build off of.
Maybe someday I'm
I
gonna
like to
quit
usually
Valentine.
start with a vest, because my vest is usually what is the like bold statement piece.
Seem to have your eye on that.
I really like this blue. It makes his eyes pop. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The traditional vests are boring and traditional.
Fella come in here yesterday says the sheriff been seen with Moira again.
I think I like that first blue vest that we saw. The guy at this guy, the storeman, the salesman, he's gonna judge the fuck out of you when you purchase stuff. Don't worry about him. Don't listen to him. Fuck him.
You like the look of that one, huh? These homeless folks come trudging in here all the time now. What is this place coming to?
I kind of like this brown one. I feel like it would stand out very nicely against that bright blue. See if we can't find some pants to match.
Okay, then.
I did not mean to buy those. Oh well, I have the money for it. It's fine.
Taking a shine to that, huh?
I think that's a pretty close brown. We're gonna go ahead and buy those. I think that's as close to the brown as we're gonna get.
Prices are as listed. I don't negotiate. Saw Morris from the auction yard leaving the hotel again this morning. Guess his wife kicked him out again. Seem a bit taken with that. That's a fine item right there. If you can afford high class, go for it, I say. Got your eye on something of quality, huh? Seem to have your eye on that.
I'm gonna buy these to have these, but they're not gonna go with the outfit. Alright. Let's check out what we got real quick. See if we can make
Keep
any
looking.
modifications with
Let me know
something
if
we
there's
already
anything else.
have. Where's the wardrobe at? I feel like... Okay, it's this. This is your wardrobe.
Take it.
Obviously, we're going to remove those chaps. Oh, you know what I should have bought? Upgraded, bandolier and, stuff like that. The upgraded gun stuff at the gunsmith. Didn't think about that. We have a pair of brown range gloves. And that goes well enough. I like to keep some range gloves on. He spends a lot of time riding. Okay. We're going to keep this one. So you can go over here to outfits. You have your own custom outfits. You can see this is the one that I had on before. We're going to delete that. Don't need it. We're going to save this one. And we're going to make sure that it is put on the back of the horse. We're going to remove the gunslinger. We don't need that one.
Forget to buy something?
Yes, we are going to design one other outfit, and we are going to design it for a reason. So, a fun fact about being dishonorable in Red Dead Redemption 2. The police, the cops, the Pinkertons, anybody that can possibly, bring the law down on you, they will recognize you. They can recognize the clothing you wear. They can recognize the horse you ride. That is because of that, I usually recommend that people have 2 different outfits and 2 different
Used to hike up
horses.
Citadel Rock all the time when I was younger.
One you use solely for the purpose of being dishonorable, and the other you use when you're just out and about. Also, it's getting late in the game. I hope he doesn't kick me out. Sometimes the shop owner will kick you out if you take too long. I like this one better.
Seem a bit taken with that. Enjoy. Good choice. Good choice.
Actually, I just had a small idea.
I sell out of that pretty fast.
Hmm.
Thank you. You like the look of that one, huh? All right. That's mighty popular these days. Walked by the hotel last night. Lordy, what a racket was coming out of them rooms. Those go pretty fast. I sell out of that pretty fast.
That's it for now. Thank you.
This will be our dishonorable outfit. I'm going to change the neckwear to a bandana because that's usually what we end up putting on anyway. Although it's not obviously as fancy as the neckwear piece. And we are going to save this outfit. We are going to put back on our nice outfit, put this outfit back on our horse, and make sure that all three are actively stashed on our horse. Nice.
Make it quick. We're shutting down.
Yeah, before you close, can I get a couple more things? This time I'm getting provisions. As you can see, each thing provides a certain level of either health, deadeye, stamina. I usually buy things that give a decent amount of each and don't bother with small things. And then over here you have fresh goods, which I like to buy plenty of for my horse. They can have the carrots, corns, peaches, pears.
Enjoy.
Usually grab a thing of salted beef. And because we spent way more time looking for gold bars instead of hunting, we're going to buy a few pieces of pork loin, prime beef joint, and venison meat to take home to the camp. We're going to restock on classic oat cakes for our horse. Buy plenty of hair tonic. Stock up on tonics for our stamina, health, and deadeye.
Nice.
Grab some cover scent lotion. And I'm going to buy a pocket watch and a coffee percolator for camp. And restock on gun oil.
Well, for you, I'll stay open a touch longer.
Thank you. Thank you for staying open so late. I'm so sorry for taking up the entire day, but I hope I spent plenty of money here to make you happy. But when you purchase the pocket watch in a general store, it doesn't actually give you a pocket watch itself. It allows you instead to come over here to where your binoculars are. You can click over and it will be over there. But first you have to equip a pocket watch. You come over here to your kit, go to your watches. We currently have a silver and a platinum. We'll do the platinum. I usually actually personally prefer the gold pocket watches, so whenever I get one of those, I'll equip that instead. But you can actually check the time in the game if you don't want to click down and pull up the time up there, Valentine 1:32 a.m. You can check your pocket watch to help keep a sense of realism. Like I said, if you want to try to play Red Dead on ultra hard mode and you play in first person with no compass, that's going to be how you check your time, because you can't blip to show where you are. Let's head back to camp.
Good girl. Whoa, whoa! Who is that? Arthur, dumbass.
Welcome back, Arthur.
Always busy.
Somebody has to do it.
Slow up now.
Is that an owl hooting near camp, or was that Kieran throwing up? Couldn't quite tell.
Take it easy.
Mr. Morgan?
There she is.
Get out of here, you drunken fool.
Mr. Morgan,
Yes, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Matthews gave me a message for you. He said when it was convenient to head into Emerald Ranch. He's looking at a few business things there.
Okay.
Oh, he'll find something too. He always does. Will you be well now, Mr. Morgan?
I'm always well, Miss Grimshaw. Haven't received anything from you in a while, Mr. Morgan. Yeah, I hear you. Don't you overcook this now, Pearson. If only it was in better condition. Let's see what we can get for it. Thank you, Arthur.
We are going to go and get some rest, and then once we wake up, we will talk to Dutch. Actually, how long have I been streaming for? I might bring the stream to a stop here and then get back on in about 2 minutes and start it back up. And when we start it back up, we are going to get into the main missions again. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. If you've spent time here today with me and Arthur in Red Dead Redemption 2, thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to spend it here with us. I greatly appreciate you doing so. Let's see, what else is there? Ah, my random useless fact. Oh shit, I just forgot it. A different random useless fact that I didn't have prepared. Lyrebirds, lyrebirds. Lyre, lyrebirds. They are a type of bird species that is extremely good at mimicking sounds and particularly music. So much so, in fact, that there was a flautist, who is a person who plays the flute, who actually owned a lyrebird many, many years ago. I'm talking over 100 years ago. And the lyrebird listened to him play the flute for years. And when he released the bird later in life, it went out and it sung its songs. And still to this goodness. I was suddenly perishing. I think I'm okay. You ever choke on air? Whew, perishing. Anyways, so this lyrebird that he owned, that lived with him for many years and listened to his songs, he eventually released back into the wild, and still to this day, his songs that he played for that lyrebird are sung among lyrebirds that have never even personally met that bird. They spread their songs so far and wide that it doesn't matter where in the world they are. It will eventually reach a bird all the way somewhere else, and they will sing it too. Kind of similar to mockingjays in the Hunger Games series, pretty much. Ooh, I'm actually perishing. I need to get some water. Yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you very, very soon as I am not dying. Uh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.